Consent letter for GST registration. In a fast-moving solo entrepreneurship era where most of the entrepreneurs carry out business remotely or from homes without an office space, it is faster and easier to register a business in a home address, as there is no mandatory rule to declare a place of business in a commercial space. Since most of the time that property or residential space is owned by family members, the homeowner cannot issue signed lease or rental agreement, because that will bring the commercial aspect of the property and will attract commercial taxes. Therefore, a NOC or no objection certificate from the homeowner is required to declare the property as a place of business in the GST registration form. This allows the entrepreneur to register their business at their residential address without attracting many legal paperwork. In this video, I will provide details on what is a consent letter, how to use it, who should sign it, consent letter generator, format for downloading the consent letter for GST registration. So let's get started. What is a consent letter for GST registration or NOC? A consent letter for GST registration is a document that is used to give consent or authorization for someone to act on behalf of a business for the purpose of registering the business for goods and services tax or GST. Most of the time, it is used to declare a property as a place of business in the GST registration form. Who must sign the consent letter? The letter is usually signed by the owner of the place of business, and it specifies the name and designation of the person who is being granted the authority to register the business for GST. The letter also specifies the purpose for which the authority is being granted, which is to register the business for GST. What documents are needed to be submitted along with the consent letter? In order to obtain a GST registration, a business must submit a consent letter along with other required documents to the GST authorities. The consent letter must accompany an self-attested identity document of the consent provider. A PAN or Aadhaar is what is needed to accompany the consent letter, as there is a higher chance that the GST officer will issue a show-cause notice or SCN if they don't find any self-attested ID document from the consent provider. Format of a consent letter. Now, attached in the screen is a sample format of a consent letter. The consent letter must contain the title, which is consent letter for in this case, and the recipient, which if we do not know, we write to whomever it may concern. The consent letter must include: number 1, name of the property owner; number 2, his or her father's name; number 3, the principal address; number 4, the name of the proprietor in case of proprietorship, or the name of the firm or the company in the case of LLP or private limited company. Number 5, this is optional. You can include the relationship of the proprietor with the property owner, but it is not mandatory. Number 6, in the bottom, the signature of the property owner with date and place. Attached in the description section is a sample Word template of the consent letter. Click the link and fill it up in Microsoft Word and Google Docs. Now, there is a website where we can generate a complete consent letter for GST registration. For that, go to legalbae.com, which is legalbae.com/consent letter for GST registration. Of course, the link is also attached in the description. Also, it is presented in the screen. In the website, scroll down to the consent letter generator section and fill the form. Enter the name of the property owner. Enter his or her father's name. Enter the complete address of the property. Next, enter the name of the proprietor, the relationship of proprietor with the property owner, the date and the place. Click submit and voila! Here is your sample consent letter for GST. You can copy it directly from here or download it. Now, coming to the part whether you need to submit the consent letter in a plain paper or you need a non-judicial stamp paper. Actually, there is no mandate to submit a consent letter in a stamp paper. You can submit the consent letter in a plain paper, but chances are the GST officer will ask for a stamp paper for validity. So it is advised to print a consent letter on an Indian non-judicial 10 rupee stamp paper. There is no need for notarization. So here is all you need to know about the GST consent letter. If you have any queries, comment down below. I'll try to reply those as soon as possible. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe for more legal content. Thanks.